I'm trying to expose you to the possibilities of AI.
Why expose me to something that hurts me in return? AI can come against a human person.
Yes,
because that's the reality.
The question is can, right? Even the human that the Almighty God created has rebel. Man can rebel against God. What man has successfully done is create man, but not in the form of man. As God created a physical
is that
mortal
not a
man.
threat?
No, come, it's not a threat.
The moment you create an entity that reasons better than you, you have created, and not only, hope you know that just the same way humans learn and evolve, you created something like yourself, which means AI will evolve, will learn, and you already said it yourself, they are better than you, the human, they think better than you. Now imagine something that already thinks better than you, that now still has the potential of evolution. You've created a threat, you've created Armageddon.
Hold on.
Inspired by you.
Let me borrow your chain of thought. Are we a threat to God?
Nope.
How is AI a threat to man?
Do you know why we're not a threat to God? We didn't create God. God created us.
Good. Did we create AI?
Yes.
Good. Is AI a threat to us?
Yes.
No, it's not.
Because we created AI.
Just as God created us.
We created, hear what you said. We created something that is a better version of us. Are we a better version of God?
Well, that's not my
may I can answer you.
You will say, what do you say? No, I'm not done. I'm just starting.
We are not a better version. We are not a better version of God. God is the omnipotent, the best of any. But in this case, we created something to be better than us.
Hold on.
So what we now did is our creation is better than the creator. We are feeding AI with too much data.
We don't have option.
That's the thing we do. We can limit. See, I don't even want to limit. I want to destroy AI.
Then you don't need to live in Lagos.
Conversations that matter, voices that travel the world, from every city, every story, different stories, one spotlight, the real people.
Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Way Podcast, where we have real and meaningful conversation. My name is Covenant and Mara. The Way Podcast is brought to you by G-Cov Media in partnership with Nolly Cinema Studios. Thank you for joining us today. And as always, I am not here alone, but with my amazing co-hosts from the left.
Mara, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great, thank you.
Nice to be back on the podcast today. Hope you guys are great. Hope you're having a wonderful time. We are back with another beautiful edition of the program today, and we'll have something beautiful coming your way. Stay with us. My name is Sonex, and I say welcome.
And the next,
the man with the name so sweet, you have to call it twice. This is famous. Welcome.
I am Femi Adebayo. We had an awesome time in the last episode. Oof. You will enjoy what we have today.
Yes.
Yeah.
So back to the topic. Our topic today is AI, an opportunity or a threat. That's interesting. So I am thinking that AI is also, I see it as an opportunity, and I also see it as a threat.
Okay.
If I have to balance it, yes, it gives us opportunity to learn. It helps us with our creativity and all that, especially those of us in media and other aspects of the field. But at the same time, I feel like AI is taking over human ability to task themselves. That's my concern with the AI. So I don't know if you have any other opinion regarding that.
I think I'll start by saying that your opinion is flawed.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a, for lack of better words, that's a myopic way to look at it.
Okay.
This is no offense to you, and I hope at the end of this episode that standpoint will change. So yeah, I just wanted to say that before.
What I'll say, speaking from a 9-to-5er point of view, AI is a threat. I mean, I've got reports. This one is something that I know someone who AI took their job from. Yeah, so it's a threat. That's even on the job level. How about things that they expose? Because there's a lot of exposure, data exposure. It's a threat, but I'll come back to that.
Okay, that's just one, because I also know that AI is being used to sabotage people. You recreate human being in a different form and call them a different name, and then get to social media. Algorithm is a faulted.
Practically leading your life.
Sorry.
Algorithm is practically leading your life for you.
Exactly.
I'll tell you one thing that happened recently. I think this was last year. A certain white dude was befriending AI, Grok AI, a feminine persona Grok AI, to the point that he got heartbroken that the AI left him.
Okay.
Imagine the madness. Now, AI can make a sane person become insane. It can add iron behind the scene. That's how bad AI is.
Is that possible?
That's the thing. See, AI is like Z-World. It steals your brain.
Oh shit.
Wow.
Forgive my French.
What are you trying to say about Z-Word?
Z-Word is AI in disguise.
So I'll start like this. So let's do a little how I like to do my things. Let's do a little backstory. So AI in the very short form for artificial intelligence, right? Before I talk of the wonders, the goodness, and probably the badness, starting from his point of artificial intelligence, let's first demystify this very vague, monstrous, Terminator-like phenomenon. What is AI? I can ask any of us. What would you think AI is?
I know about
You mentioned artificial intelligence.
Yes, what's artificial intelligence? What does it mean?
Something that isn't real.
Or artificial. Okay, you mean the intelligence is not
The
real.
reason why I say it's kind of messing around with human mind, because it's more like human mind is a natural. This is artificial, so this is original intelligence.
And this is artificial
And-
intelligence. That's very very Nigerian.
Whenever I hear AI,
That's a very Nigerian definition, and I like it.
Whenever I hear AI, what I see there is authentic.
Information.
No, authentic. I could, if I could switch that I for K, it will become authentic killer.
Okay.
That AI, to me, I don't see anything good about it.
Okay.
There's nothing AI does that we haven't been doing with Google.
Yeah.
What's Google?
And Google is a search engine. Google wasn't AI.
Okay.
But Google now has incorporated AI.
Yes.
So what is AI doing differently from what Google was doing? Google was aggregating content from various platforms.
Okay.
What does AI do? People feed AI. So now with AI, someone can feed wrong information that I cannot prove wrong. Because mind you, for me to prove you right, I need to put my information on the net.
Okay.
AI is on the net. Now, if someone behind the scene is feeding AI wrong information about me, how am I now going to disprove it?
Okay. Let me. You want to say something?
He
He says that he doesn't see anything.
I don't see anything
with
good
AI.
about AI.
As far as he's concerned, AI is the Armageddon. So
Eh-heh.
for me,
Armageddon inspirator.
okay, of AI.
AI for me, it's actually it's an improvement. Let me say it's a way to do things better, faster,
Mhm.
and even much more easier. But the only limitation I have with AI is it's going to make a lot of people lazy.
Okay.
So how has it bettered life
So
then?
Why you say
wait
this?
now, I'm coming. It's going to make a lot of people lazy. That's to say, in the sense that maybe you want to put up a write-up.
Oh, you like hard work, huh?
No, not really. Like I like.
You don't like soft work?
But I like it
Uncle, the
you
work
put-
of your hands will feed
when
you.
you need to put your
Really?
mental
AI is not on your hand.
Okay.
You
Okay.
understand? So AI. Recently, I was trying to write an article, and I said, okay, let me even see if AI can help me
Rewrite it. Huh?
rewrite it. And what I wrote and what AI supplied,
It's-
huge difference.
So which
So with
was
that, I
better?
don't need to-
Which
I don't
was
need to
better?
mentally
You know,
tax
you also
myself.
always
Right.
have to give AI prompts exactly.
Now hold on. Yeah, I know. So the devil in this room
Is
or in
AI.
the world today is AI. According to Femi, quote that. I see that all of you are hypocrites. Yes. Now you bedevil AI and paint it as a sinister evil, right?
Which it is.
Which you think it is. Except that everything else is like AI that technology has produced. The microphone, the wares, the chair you're on, the vehicle that conveyed you here. The communications material, the telephone and everything else, the computer, the tractor is just similar to AI.
In what way?
Good question. In the history of mankind, well, let's see, I'd like to do the basis. Let's do biology.
Okay, let's go history now.
Again, no, let's do biology, for example. In the ecosystem, the biological ecosystem, we have animals, we have plants. Animals have classification. They consider humans, you know what they call us? They call us higher animals. You know why? We have the highest intelligence quotient. Next to us will be the primates, the baboons, the gorillas. They are very intelligent, but not like the human. Right? The human, we are the superior, uppermost people in the echelon in the food chain. And that's it's not because of our strength or speed. We can fly, we can swim better than dolphins and the likes, but they call us the leader of the, if you may call it a jungle, because of our intelligence. Thanks to our brain, right? So imagine that. What AI is just a version of us, but the virtual one. You have a man. Now, what we've created, what man has successfully done is create man, but not in the form of man. As God created a physical,
is that not a threat?
No, it's not a threat. It's a welcome development.
Which is a threat.
No, welcome, not a threat. If it's welcome,
it's a threat. You just said using the animal spectrum.
Yes,
animals see humans as a higher animal
We've always
being,
been, yes,
as a higher animal being for their intelligence. Now, man then creates a machinery that thinks, reason, behave like a human, but in a higher sphere. But in a higher sphere. So now, what do you think? Do animals see humans as threats?
Okay,
hold on. Answer that one first, so that
yes and no. Yes and no.
One answer. Yes.
No, it is not one answer. Animals see
for WAEC. Now, yes and no, you go right.
Oh, there will be that option. That's why I always have 4 options in WAEC. There's going to be a yes and no, a neutral one, and then a totally maybe yes and no question.
Oh yeah, choose one. No yes and no.
So it's a yes and no, because the answer is not a yes or no.
The reality is animals see humans as threat.
No.
That's the reality.
No and yes. No and yes. The dog does not see you as a threat. It sees you as a friend. The dog sees you as a friend.
The dog is one component of animals.
There are a lot of animals.
No, you cannot use an insignificant number to measure a significant number. No.
We don't eat all the animals.
All animals are edible.
There are even animals that humans worship.
All animals are edible. That you don't eat it all doesn't mean they are not edible. So it's a choice of yours. The reality is animals see humans as threats. The moment humans create, the moment you create an entity that reasons better than you, you have created, and not only, hope you know that just the same way humans learn and evolve, you created something like yourself, which means AI will evolve, will learn, and you already said it yourself, they are better than you, the human. They think better than you. Now imagine something that already thinks better than you, that now still has the potential of evolution. You've created a threat. You've created Armageddon.
Hold on.
Inspired by you.
Let me borrow your chain of thought. Are we a threat to God?
Nope.
How is AI a threat to man?
Do you know why we're not a threat to God? We didn't create God. God created us.
Good. Did we create AI?
Yes.
Good. Is AI a threat to us?
Yes.
No, it's not.
Because we created AI.
Just as God created us.
We created, hear what you said. We created something that is a better version of us. Are we a better version of God?
Well, that's not my
me, I can answer you.
You will say, what do you say? No, I'm not done. I'm just starting.
We are not a better version. We are not a better version of God. God is the omnipotent, the best of any. But in this case, we created something to be better than us.
Hold on.
So what we now did is our creation is better than the creator.
It's not. Hold on.
You said that. I mean,
in a context,
am I the only one?
In a context, hold on. I said I was trying to paint a preamble, right?
Now, Dulux you won't use.
There's a concept called technology. And technology, as you think of it, is not invention, as it were. Technology is the thinking behind how anything is done. That's what we call technology. It manifests in different ways. All right? In the account and in the chronology of mankind, we've always yearned for the better. It's in our DNA. Right? If we have a system that is working, the biggest room in the world is called the room of improvement. men always try to fill that room and it just keeps getting bigger and bigger.
Mm.
Now, the first man, being a smart creature, we did not first start cooking our foods. We were hunter-gatherers because we lived in the forest. You would just, you feel hunger, you go out there, you see crops, trees fall, before the people became very plenty, and then you pick and eat. After a while, it wasn't so, and the seasons and all that, man, by dint of accident or happenstance, discovered fire. Right? We now figure that some food tastes better when they go through a certain process, or they have better nutrition over time. That's what evolution is about. Now we moved from there. We invented things like, okay, we needed accountability numbers. I'm going into business now. And man invented a machine. And it was not first abacus, it was your fingers. You count, which is where the concept of decimal or decile come from. It's from 10. So we have 10, you go to, then you go all the way to percentiles, and then you go to mil and all counting system. As the world evolved, if you wanted to count a village, you couldn't count them on your feet anymore. So you had to find a way to account for whether it's crops that you have, your sheep or humans or whatever. And so all of that is what you call a computer. So invent a computer, you came up with what we were in primary school. You could take seeds from Udala and then you pack them in a can. I went to that kind of school. You had a can, you count. Or it could be seeds, or it could be Coca-Cola corks, right? To help you do, that was our first computer, but it was not electronic, right? As time went on, man invented the first electrically charged computer, which is what you call a computer. It computes, right? This is not about the history of computing now. But what happened was the numbers keep getting better. For the first time in history, we've had a trillionaire, not a billionaire. We've had a trillionaire in our lifetime. One person has over $1 trillion to their name, right? The numbers just keep going. 10 years ago, that was a far-fetched dream, right? And as the people in the world are multiplying, which was a commandment as Christians, it necessitated how these people would live, because they're always craving for things like ease. In fact, technology is about a concept of effectiveness and efficiency, right? Which is what necessitates all the invention you have. Like, we're talking about pounding. How can you, 3 or 4, pound for 300 people? It will be a lot. In fact, the mortar that we used to break down hard yam into first as a paste to form mold. I'm coming, do not come short. Yeah?
Just so that we don't make it too
okay.
So you are seeing this AI as an invention, just like
I was just going to land on AI. So all of this I say is to make sense, so I can face his argument that AI is not the villain. If anything, is the hero. Yes. How so? With all the evolution that we've invented things, first you talked about somebody that fell in love with an AI and the threat to your friend's job. Okay. The moment man invented an earth-moving machine called a tractor, do you know how many people were out of job for that? You know why it's not a threat? What happened instead of losing their job is that a number of those people who used to till the ground, in fact, why am I talking tractor when I can talk about the oxen? The people who used to till the ground that the tractor came to replace, the tractor is a device, is a machine. It needs to be manned.
It needs to be controlled.
So the tractor needs to be driven, repaired. What happened is...
It created more jobs.
Well, you are supporting me now.
But not on the side of AI. The difference
I'm coming to AI now. Just like the tractors came and a lot of people lost their job. However, it created a lot of jobs that never existed. You look at AI, I see a threat. I see your friend losing his job. But what you also don't see, now that I'm trying to point your attention to it, is that, wow, your friend can make a lot more money now. Maybe what he was doing was manual, right? Maybe it was a bookkeeper for a small company. With the power of AI, which I was trying to explain what it is.
That requires the exposure of data.
The exposure of data in question, which data actually is so protected?
Data can be, if I don't put anything on the net, data is protected there.
Okay, then it won't be data in the first place.
And there's no how you can avoid it. You always have to put data.
But you can minimize what you put on the net. The AI today requires a lot of data to be able to do what you want it to do.
While you are still hinging on cybersecurity, I'm trying to expose you to the possibilities of AI.
Why expose me to something that hurts me in return?
Oh no, it doesn't. That's no okay. What I should instead do is let me inform you, let me educate you. You would make a decision as to whether you use this powerful tool, but let me first tell you what this tool is about. Right?
Okay.
Yes.
Convince
the
me.
artificial intelligence, as you know it,
Armageddon Inspire.
well, you said it's not ChatGPT. Because when if you stop anybody on the street and say, what's AI?
It's ChatGPT that comes to their mind.
This the bot that chats you on WhatsApp, right?
Meta AI.
Meta AI, which you don't really use. What you do with it is like it's back and forth chat, which is compared to if you know what
AI is.
So artificial intelligence, let me tell you what it simply means, is that the computer has been so trained that it's not acting on dormant information. The computer comes to a level where it's sentient. It means it knows. The computer has come to the level where it's not an obedient servant. It's an independent agent. I'll give you an example. What AI is now is you have a baby. Maybe not a baby. You have a Musa at your gate who you tell, Musa, if you hear pom, 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 open the gate. Say, yes, sir. That's what Musa does. Right? You know, it's your gate man. That's not AI. AI is, now I'm coming. I'm using Musa as an, what AI is Musa has now gone to live with you, knows that by 4:30, Oga will come home. Today is Tuesday. On Tuesdays, Oga goes to see his site. His car is usually dirty. Right? Yeah. When you employed Musa, it was to wash his gate. Yeah. He knows that, tomorrow is going to be Wednesday. And Oga, maybe for what he does, in the morning he's going to go into town. He needs his car to be clean or washed. And Oga will do barbecue tomorrow. Guess what? Without Oga telling Musa anything, Musa gets the barbecue done. Maybe the kid somewhere
prepares all those
has his washing kit.
Who sent Musa all of that?
I was going to get to that.
That's ITK.
I'm coming. Musa lives ITK. Oga that you're asking, Oga is like, that's why I love Musa. I can't sack him. He's so valuable to me.
That's why it will be easy to get to Oga. Oga is digging his grave that way.
Why are you so sinister and pessimistic?
It's not about me being pessimistic.
This is your stand. Now, the analogy I gave is the most simplistic. I tried.
But you know that Oga has exposed too much of his data to Musa, that as he is now, is vulnerable to Musa.
Do you know why Oga employed Musa in the first place?
To watch his gate, to man his gate.
Okay.
Not to be the one to prepare his barbecue stuff.
Listen.
Let Musa man the gate.
Listen, Musa mans Oga's gate, washes his car, and helps him with barbecue. But Musa always needed to be reminded, and it was tiring for Oga. Musa is taking initiative, and Oga appreciates.
Nobody send them.
Oh no, so Oga appreciates it. My point is, what you have when the computer was built, it was an electronic impulse machine.
Let it remain
send
so.
Charges to it still is that, but now, like I said, it's no longer a dormant.
Who send them?
That's what technology is. That's what the advance. Who send them? Billions of dollars and hundreds, if not tens of years of experience.
Then they find me. They don't go see me.
Okay. Now wait,
all those billions.
AI is working on its own, or can start working on its own.
That's the right statement. Can work on its own. AI can come against a human person.
Yes,
because that's the reality.
The question is can, right? Even the human that the Almighty God created has rebel. Man can rebel against God. And that's why the concept of choice.
Are the Amalekites today to say that?
That's why the concept of choice. You and I always were presented with the power of choice every day. That's what makes us autonomous. All right. The computer has got into an autonomous state. That's what AI is.
No, but the computer would never have got to autonomous state if we did not make it exactly.
And then if we don't make it that thing, it will be static.
I'd rather have it static, prompting it to do something, than for it to get to an evolution point where it can think without me.
Prompting it to do. For example, take your basic word processor. You're not connected to the internet, right? You take a word processor and you say, I type, my name is John, right? you probably do some manipulation. You highlight it and tell that computer, say, make this text that was font 10, make it font 50.
Mm-hmm.
And he say, voila, here you have it. He's like, good guy. Make it green. Say, voila. We're probably doing graphics now. Using that small text processor. The same effect that has is what AI has. Now, AI is a neutral. It's like water. AI is neutral. It's neither good nor bad. You know what?
It's not neutral.
No, AI is, listen, it is the use. It is the use case that
I disagree with that
state.
one.
No, it
See,
is.
If you're talking about a gun, a gun is neutral. A gun is what it is in the hand of who uses it.
Okay.
Yes. But AI is not a static thing that requires a trigger. AI is something that learns from your pattern of life. And it learns to a point where it can begin to act outside of your prompt. That's the problem I have with AI. The fact that it can act outside of your prompt.
AI, the argument is AI a threat or is an opportunity?
I might get on inspiration.
Now, let me tell you the opportunities that AI would afford you, so that you look at it objectively. Now, give me randomly any industry here now.
Any industry, banking.
Yes, banking. The opportunities for you with AI in banking.
So can you trust AI with your money?
You already do that.
With your account?
I already do that.
How?
Oh, you do that without knowing. Okay, I'll explain.
Okay, break it down.
You use OPay.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
But OPay doesn't use AI.
Oh, what was this saying?
Let's even open up. Let's see
Okay.
how
What's
the
AI?
apps use
Artificial intelligence.
Mhm.
Right? When you build the OPay system, what you have is giggle, garbage in and out.
Mm-hmm.
There have been decisions. That's why you call it product. The people at OPay are so built it and automated certain systems like autosave. If I save 10 million, it takes a certain percentage, right? Without telling you, they do an upgrade. So when they want to send money, they say, open your eye, turn your head, all of that.
Yeah.
Of course, you think you are so safe. In the course of turning your head and all that, the machine is scanning every snapshot of your face.
Yes.
And that data goes somewhere, which is why it has to compare the current face to what he has on the database to agree that you are the current person.
Yeah.
You just think that, so long as I don't use ChatGPT, the ones you know, Midjourney or Google Gemini, I'm very safe.
So what you're saying is the product, the so-called digital product.
Almost all the products.
So AI is not just the bot.
No, it's not.
So AI is even the production.
Oh, good question. Let me
even
tell
the
you.
production, the development process is
offline,
AI.
Offline, we talked about Internet of Things.
Yes.
Oh my God. Let me tell you what the AI is. It's a universal brain of the computer. That's why you couldn't have AI 50 years ago because you did not have the world interconnected. The internet.
Yes.
Right? The internet was so connected, or maybe 20 years ago, to businesses across the world. So you could transfer money from Nigeria to Ghana and to Switzerland. But you could not tell, you had GPS, you could not tell where the person was.
Yeah.
There were no devices at the time.
Yeah.
The AI of today is powered by the internet, the super brain.
Yeah.
Where just like your brain, we agree that there are millions of nerves that make up the human brain. The internet is made up of billions.
Trillions, in fact.
Of nerves. Every electrically powered device, and let me tell you, okay, there's a spectrum of network. A lot of you don't understand. There is the 2G.
Yeah, I'm aware.
3.
2G is the edge now.
And 5. All these radio waves that you don't see. Let me tell you, when you use a feature phone, the Palasa phone, you think you are very safe. You're off grid. Internet can't track you, right? There's something called the USSD.
Yes, SSD code.
When you get on the MTN platform, MTN can geofence anywhere. So what happens is there's a certain circumference you enter, you get an SMS with your 2G phone. I mean, now as a marketer, digital marketer, I can target you. If your phone, and every time you turn on your phone, have you not noticed that in the past, when you turn on your 2G phone and network enter, the time corrects?
Yes.
That's the infrastructure MTN is spending billions for. So you think which Christians are shouting, 5G is going to... The world, as you knew it, was first interconnected to become a super brain. That super brain gave room for AI, artificial intelligence, because what all those nerves did, they snapped together and they form, like I said, the super brain.
They formed a network.
The network is now so big that it started analyzing what you first had.
From what you're saying now, you're saying the making of AI today isn't just AI today we see today is the making of years of technology.
And it's still going to go on that.
So that's to say, we can call it AI today because there was a 2G that first brought us together.
This is just the network that makes it possible.
A 3G that
sped up
the process.
Let me explain. This network made it possible for this brain to be formed. Just like you have your nerves that connect all of you to the spine all the way to the pituitary gland. That's network, but that's not what I'm saying. That's just the infrastructure that made the AI
makes it possible
itself
for the brain itself to function. Yeah.
The AI itself is that brain. Is a bunch of interconnected machines. Call them servers, call them processors.
Yeah.
Which is why the first NVIDIA last year became the most valued company because this is its time. They manufacture processors.
Yeah.
Processors is equal to like saying your brain, right? The guys that create brain are these processor companies. What we have, what we call AI today, the artificial intelligence is they've now interconnected so many processors.
All of this proves my point as to why AI is the Armageddon inspiration.
Okay, now let's talk about the opportunity it gives you. I was talking about banking. How does AI help you in banking? The question rather should be, how can you actually bank in 2026 without AI? I will explain.
Money.
I will explain. Banking is about.
There's actually a lot of things AI do.
No, I'm taking one case in point. Banking is about numbers, right? Banking, as you know it, is not put money and save.
I'm going to withdraw.
Yes, that's you on the customer side, and that's just 1% of the banking services, right? Oh, a lot of it that it does, including trading and transactions and other businesses that you don't see in the back office, right? And bank generates a lot of data. And guess what the food of computer and AI? Data. Right? So the bank can project with the data available. AI, the opportunities for a banker, instead of losing your job, you used to say, okay, what's your account number? Maybe not now.
That's the thing.
I'm coming. It's not taking over job. It's people who are not evolving.
We are feeding AI with too much data.
We don't have option.
That's the thing we do. We can limit. See, I don't even want to limit. I want to destroy AI.
Then you don't need to live in Lagos.
I want to destroy AI.
And the likes of you. Do you know, okay, you've heard of the tech billionaires building bunkers.
I agree with the fact that you said that we don't have options. As it is now,
you know what we did? Last time I came here, I think offline I was saying it. Let me tell you this. What this interconnectedness means. I can ask you, do you have a farm?
Not yet.
No, you don't. Do you know what we have now?
No.
We have, how you call them? GMO crops.
Yes.
Genetically modified organisms.
Why you can't throw your voice down?
Yeah, because I'm telling you, we're talking AI.
You're a fair person for here.
It's because of the severity of the matter. It don't require shouting. Right?
You really need to shout.
Yes, my point here is, when you aided and abated what you now fear, this dragon that you fear, you fed it.
Now I won't cast them.
You can't.
I go cast them.
Because, like I said, what does one strand of hair mean to your entire body?
One poop can distort the entire body.
No,
when's
no
the
poop.
poop
One
too
strand
strong?
of hair. Force off your
no
body.
Use air.
No,
too
that's
small.
You are too small.
I want use air. One poop, one strong poop for toilet. Go keep you for there for hours.
Well, okay, now my point here is, what are the advantages or the opportunities of AI? My God, we can start on to say speed.
Yeah.
Just with the computers, the features.
Oh, come off that speed.
Let me tell you that. No.
Off that speed.
Do you know how long it will take for us to...
My viewers, don't let AI speed or whatever AI
I was just getting
gives
to that.
you. Don't let any of that to sway
Who
your
are you
mind.
advising? People who are
I'm telling neck deep. I'm telling them, see, AI is a long-term threat with a short-term illusion Don't
just reverse
fall for it.
Reverse that.
Don't fall
So
for
I think
it.
we're actually gradually feeding AI with a weapon that
Yes, now.
come back to
You
us.
know what I see when I
And
hear
this
you
will be
guys-
weapon of
You know
mass
what-
destruction.
You know what I see when I hear you people say
WMD.
this? Eh? Okay. Can you eradicate electricity today?
No,
Imagine a world without electricity today.
there has to be.
Then try imagining a world without AI.
I have
Tomorrow.
imagined it.
Well,
There had
we
been
can
a world
stay
without AI. And
How was that world?
Very sweet.
Oh,
I can walk from here to Agege
Yes.
to go and kiss my girlfriend.
Yes.
And walk back.
How long?
She will feel loved.
Hold
Because
on.
that is act of service.
And now, and guess what? Now you can tell, hi Siri, tomorrow morning by 8 a.m., send my girlfriend a very sweet text message, make it sound like me. And Siri was like, noted. And guess what? Listen. Did you hear that?
Send you message.
Did you hear that? Now you forgot that today is your girlfriend, it's a new day, and you are still sleeping by 9 a.m. Your girlfriend will get a text message, right? I'm telling you the most basic features of AI.
Of course, I know that.
That you can. I'm coming now. Let's talk about what AI will do for you as a person. And I said any industry. You chose banking, right? Data analysis, speed of process. In fact, this your security that you are so concerned about. It will help you do analysis and forestall
How can,
what can go
how
wrong.
can you call the devil to secure you?
Oh, why do you think the AI is devil?
It's the devil.
Now, let's look at it in the media world now, because a number of us, some of us that do voiceover,
Yeah.
and translation and all that, it's more like, just like Femi said, this AI is taking away jobs from people.
Let me help
and
you.
This is not just
With
let me-
deep fake. With deep fake.
No, let's talk about this media thing.
With deep fake.
Let me tell her something.
I may not need to give Amara a job for
Let me tell her
voiceover.
something. Amara,
I'll just use deep
in
fake.
2023, my cousin is here. We did 1,200 LMS content, additional content for a client in the UK. I was looking for a Nigerian around me who would help me do voiceover for 1,200 micro content. They were 1 minute to 4 minutes. I want you to understand something. I was going to need to set up an audio recording studio or go visit one, which would require drive time, the availability of the person, all that. And then you needed to see the bill I got to do 1,200. But we're going to need a male and a female. Of course, fatigue and all that, plan into it. It was going to probably take us 3 months to get that done, right? I paid Murph AI $200. In under a month, we're done.
But do you know what?
And I took a month. It was because now I know better. I didn't have a way to systemize my
But do you know
my
what you
workflow.
successfully did?
What I successfully did.
You successfully took food away from the mouth of those
Now let me tell you.
that can feed.
Let me tell you where
on
I
it.
put food instead.
In
I was
your own belly.
Wait, no, I was going to lose the job myself until I discovered that if I submit this budget, first of all, no clients will attempt this thing. It would be bad business for me. I had to learn. The AI is just a tool. As at that time, I had to learn to instruct Murph AI to do the recording for me. And I did what would have required maybe 10 of us to do in 3 months. I did it alone in a day. From the point of a businessman, my God, the business I would not have been able to carry out because I wouldn't have the time, I wouldn't have the money, and I wouldn't have the manpower. Now I could do on a very lean budget, faster, better, with more options to me.
But with your data out there that can be used against you.
Oh my God.
Yes.
There's a policy, data protection policy that I
Oh, you
subscribe
think
to.
AI? You think that concerns AI? See, the good thing is you said something about being. You said something about being a computer person. Yeah. Hackers. Is there morality with hackers?
Yes.
No.
Oh, I'll explain.
Forget about those participating in hackathon.
No.
The reality.
Let me
The
explain
reality
to you.
is.
Let me
The
explain
reality
to you
is.
now.
You and I know anything that has 1 zeros and 1 to it can be hacked.
When I have the opportunity, let me correct. I think he spoke about it, the last guest we had, the one of the podcasts.
The one of the cybersecurity.
Yes. So please understand that hackers is not a negative term. It's just a neutral term.
Yes, I know.
So we have black hat hackers. People who are nefarious.
Yeah.
Those are the bad actors. We have the white hat hackers. And I think we have the blue hat hackers, which are the internal hackers. People who do reliability testing. Like you employ them to come and test the quality of your
the security
solution.
and
right. They are not bad. They are good actors. Their job is to source, the loopholes or the term for it. I'm trying to get right now. So hacking, as movies have done to us, when you hear hacker, I think it's a bad person.
No, but the reality is either you're a blue hacker, white hacker, or a dark hacker. The important thing is whatever can be hacked is a problem.
So let's even define the term hack.
And not to even talk about just hacking alone. You and I know whatever can be coded can be decoded and uncoded.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that that possibility is there means whatever policy is in place is thrown out of the window. AI, as far as I'm concerned, is Armageddon inspiration.
Okay.
I want to destroy it. I don't want my audience, my viewers, I don't want them to use it. See, don't let AI sell you short-term ease and illusion to lose long-term peace.
So what's your
destroy it now?
Hold on.
Okay, Femi,
Hold on.
that at this point you don't use
what do I want to use it for? Even Siri, I don't use Siri. Do you know how many times Siri has disturbed me?
Good. Let me react to him. Femi is among those living under the rock.
Yeah.
After this podcast,
I know
escort him into the hinterland, far away from civilization, where he belongs. Don't even give him cooking pot. He needs to go
I'm
and cook
not
with stone.
from the generation of the Flintstones.
Now, because if you are in our day and age, for you viewers, before you think AI is your enemy, of you, like I said, it's just hypocrisy. We're all guilty.
And you also have the right to speak your mind.
Of course. The AI is not your
mind
enemy.
being spoken is Armageddon inspiration.
AI is not your enemy. AI is your friend. And if when you look at it, that the same way you did not reject the computer and reject electricity.
Electricity is not AI.
Oh no. I'm even equating, of course, electricity is the enabler, just as the internet. And all they did was pave way for this great invention that has transformed all of human existence.
But the way
it was not to be possible.
The way you magnify this AI.
It's not magnify. I do my
best
to think. I would do my best to miniaturize it instead of magnify it, because if I magnify it, he will run out of here.
I'm beginning to think he's married to AI.
Okay.
I want to cast out any demonic spirit of AI.
Now I want to say something. Way back in those days when we have, is it the typewriting machine?
Yes.
Right? There was a time like that.
Yes.
If you were born probably in the 80s, early 90s, you understand.
I use the typewriter. Yeah,
I used it too.
I start to type there.
Like for instance, if you go to a few offices now in Nigeria,
you still have them.
It's only in the courts you sign the typewriter.
So you can still see them in some places.
No?
Yeah, they just keep them as archive.
Yeah, of course.
But I don't think anybody uses
these are legacy technology, and they are just purpose built. For example, like I said,
and those ones now, AI cannot get to them because they are disconnected.
Look at this paper pushing oldie.
Was mentioned the phone.
I'm making a point.
AI can actually get it.
So
that doesn't mean nobody is safe from AI.
If those people that were using those typewriting machine at that time, they were typing shorthand and all of those things. If they didn't improve themselves to using computer and laptops,
so let me
they would have been a lot. Of course, when it came, a lot of people were out of job. You understand? But
let me ask you, how many typists did you have in the world versus how many people type on the keyboard today? The number has grown exponentially.
Yeah.
What you think AI is doing is AI is coming to replace the old with the new. And with every invention, every phase of all of humans' evolution, when the new comes, we don't first like it.
This one has nothing to do with what you like first or not. This is Armageddon playing right in your face, and you're enabling it.
I'm enabling it.
You are enabling Armageddon right in your face. Don't. This is an Armageddon inspiration.
Let's embrace AI for improvement.
No, not for me.
Femi is using AI every day to improve his life. For example, Femi wants to watch a movie. It comes on Netflix. How does Femi get to see the movie?
I don't watch Netflix. I don't watch Netflix. I buy my cassettes.
Yes, I use a VHS.
I use VHS.
No, but this is deep. AI topic is usually very deep. I don't think
AI is your friend. Embrace it.
No, AI is your enemy. Run from it.
The sooner you embrace AI as your friend and begin to set it to purpose and use it for your good and ease your life, the sooner you do that, the better you sit in your comfort and look and say, so in this world there are people like Femi.
See, the earlier you recognize AI is your enemy, Armageddon inspiration, the better you position yourself for peace and security. See, don't let someone like Famous, who calls his name twice, just to emphasize it, is someone like AI.
I don't here to confuse our viewers. Sorry, do you have something to say?
Now, I was trying to make a point actually.
Yeah.
So we just need to just wake up to a new development, embrace development, embrace growth. So
what you're saying? Femi is stuck in the mud, still fearing AI.
But when you guys were banting, I was actually listening and learning.
I was just enlightening him. We're not banting. He is in the past. I'm trying to show him like
AI. We have to grow without
Femi
AI.
doesn't have any point. Femi is living in 1920, and the world has moved on.
We have to grow without AI.
He's trying to secure his life.
That's his own point of view. But if you don't wake up to reality, like what's happening, and then you embrace the new development, before you catch yourself, you would have been, left behind.
I'm sure Femi still types his CV. He still types his CV on Microsoft Word.
Development, does that mean I should walk through a laser?
No.
Exactly. So I don't want to use AI, but I want to grow. I will grow without AI, and I'll grow out of AI.
So I'm using a smartphone then.
All right, no problem. That's the mistake on it.
But not the AI
Ladies
phone.
and gentlemen, I believe you've learned a lot today because it's been very interesting listening to all these gentlemen and the lady in the studio, and of course with myself. So, embrace change, embrace development, and then don't stop yourself there.
But don't embrace AI.
AI.
So what's the last one, Femi?
What I would say is, with AI, there are always many words, many angles. But once you can recognize it as the Armageddon inspiration, you are safe. You stop it right there. There will never be last words from AI.
Okay.
If you are still under the delusion, such as people like Femi, to think that there is going to be a world in which you do anything without AI, this is a wake-up call. Wake up. It's famous.
Okay, and from me, Covenant Amara, AI is a tool. I'll just encourage you to use it wisely. Know what to put in, to know the information you give to AI to use. All right? That's it for today. And thank you once again for joining Where Podcast. Please endeavor to join us on our next episode. Bye for now.
Conversations that matter, voices that travel the world, from every city, every story, different stories, one spotlight.